Hello YouTube, this is the Reverend Primal Strength Training. We are coming to you live from the Northwest Temple of Pain here in Spokane, Washington. This is the first of a series of videos that we're going to be rolling out with, and this was more of an intro video. For those of you guys that have been around for a while watching the videos, or for those of you guys who are old school Primal Strength Training from back at the old Commerce Street Temple of Pain, or even the Death Valley days back in Houston, or even for you guys that are just showing up, this is just to say hi, to welcome you guys on board, and to let you know what we're going to be doing here going forward. As always, the approach at Primal Iron, our motto is real strength for the real world. And that's what we base everything in. It's just, keeping it real, keeping it very basic. It all comes down to the approach that you've heard me talk about before, coming down to the old parable / joke about the two guys that are out camping. Bear comes tearing into the campsite, rips open the tent, sticks his head in and growls. One guy immediately loses his mind and, becomes useless, flailing around and screaming. The other guy, calm, cool, and collected, puts on his shoes. The one guy asks the other, hey, man, what are you putting your shoes on for? You're never going to be able to outrun that bear. He says, I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you. Yeah. See, you're never going to be equipped completely for every single threat that you might run across. There's always going to be top-level guys. I'm not a professional level guy, even though I train hard and I'm in fantastic shape for a guy who's on this side of 50. I'm not a third of the combative athlete of a lot of people that it's been my distinct honor and privilege to be able to train with over the years. I'm never going to be the wrestler that Grant Johnson is. I'm never going to be the well-rounded MMA fighter that Brian Melanson is. I'm never going to be the jiu-jitsu stylist that Jeff Rexroad is, or the lucha libre stylist that Carlo Prater is. But the odds of me running into guys that are performing on that level in a bar fight, slim and none. Right? So you're not preparing for those guys. You don't have that kind of time. You don't have a 6-week training camp to put in to prepare for that kind of thing. You, in all likelihood, are a regular, blue-collar guy who has to work for a living, who doesn't have a whole lot of money to spend on equipment, certainly doesn't have the budget to keep a 24-hour personal trainer and a 24-hour nutritionist on call. You don't have the budget even to buy 100% organic, gluten-free, super vegan, whatever at the supermarket. You're living off of canned chicken, eggs and brown jasmine rice. We're going to show you how to make the most out of all of that. We're going to give you training regimens that are going to focus on things that you can do with your own body weight, or with one or two very basic devices, entire workout progressions that can be done with one simple piece of equipment. So you're not, having to shell out tons of money for a whole bunch of new gear. We're going to show you how to make the most out of what you have. Teddy Roosevelt, famous quote, do what you can with what you have where you are. That's the approach to the physical end of it. Now, we're not just about the strength training here at Primal Iron. I also have another project that I work closely with my good friend, training partner Mikey Shaw on Survival Defense System Spokane. We are going to be focusing on some combatives work in some of the upcoming videos, and we'll be bringing in guest instructors from time to time. Maybe we have somebody come in who does a very specific video dealing with Filipino stick and knife work. Maybe we have Mikey come in and show you ways to speed up your draw stroke. Maybe we do a video that's going to play out a particular scenario, knife in the hand versus gun in the holster at 21 feet, getting back to Dennis Toller's old 21-foot rule. We're going to be covering a lot of things here, but basically what we're giving you is, as our motto says, real strength for the real world. So we're going to keep it very real, very basic, and something that everybody can use to give themselves just a little bit more than the next guy, to give you the skills and the tools to give yourself a measure of certainty in an increasingly uncertain world. So that's going to be the approach going forward. We appreciate all the support that you guys have given us so far. For you guys that are just showing up, we appreciate you being here. But we want to make this a participatory effort. We want your feedback. We want your interaction. So, if there's something in particular that you'd like to see us focus on, you can, leave it down here in the comments, or even better, go to either the Primal Iron Strength Training Systems Facebook page or the Survival Defense Systems Spokane Facebook page and leave us some comments there. Let us know the kind of stuff that you want to see. And if you get something out of this, and we're hoping that you will moving forward, be sure to spread the word, man. You know, I'm the Reverend, so spread that gospel for us, man. You know, like, share, subscribe. Share this stuff with other people. And we want this thing to get big, and we need your interaction in order to make that happen. So, you know, we want to make you guys, by virtue of just being here and observing the videos, feel like part of the Primal Iron family. So what do you say we grow that family, and what do you say we grow together, and we get ourselves sharp, and we get ourselves strong, build some real strength for the real world. Anyway, thank you guys for checking it out. Be sure to like, share, comment, and man, we're looking forward to some very big things down the line. As always, stay strong.